Hello everybody and welcome to my channel Gamalinka TV. With me as your hostess, my name is Galina and my channel is about places I like to visit. And today I'm back to Universal Studios for another Halloween horror night. It will be my second one. Last time, a month ago, I came here for the very first time and I went through all the houses and scare zones and I saw the live show, but I didn't get to try all of the food offerings. So I'm back tonight to try more of the food. I have a budget, $100, plus as a premier pass holder, I believe I get 50% off. So that will help me to stretch my dollar, my $100. So it will be more like having $115 worthy of food. So yeah, and maybe I'll go through some of the houses again, through my favorite ones. I'm going to go and stand in a stay and scream zone and wait in there and do some of my favorite houses before the event begins. Yeah, and I forgot my sunscreen. I need to go get some because it's so sunny and I feel the sun on my skin. Yeah, so and standing in the stay and scream zone, they're not shaded. You just stand out in the park in the open under the sun, and I have an umbrella, but still, you know. So let's go inside. Let's get me a sunblock, and let's stand in line. And I'll see you there. I just made it through the tourniquets, and now let's go get me right over here at the store, right here, the very first store. Let's get me this here. Or should I get a spray? I'm laughing because this thing costs $18 in the park, so don't forget to bring your own sunblock or you'll be paying an arm and a leg. Yeah, it was after discount and after tax, it was $16.30 still. I don't think that's how much they cost in the store. Okay, let's find the stay and scream zone because we need to get to it before the park closes. Park closes at 5 p.m. By 5 p.m. you need to be in the stay and scream zone. If you don't make it before 5, they won't let you in. Yeah, so let's go find it. $18. Come on. Let's do it. Hi. Yeah, I found the stay and scream zone and it was very easy. Just follow this chant and you'll find it right under Minion Cafe. You're my favorite.
Come on. You got it. Go, girl. You got it. Go, girl.
I'm trying.
Yeah. You got it, come on!
I'm about to get my pass scanned over here at the beginning of the stay and scream zone. On my pass, I have 1 free night of Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah. Oh, they sold an express passes. I thought they were sold out for tonight because I checked last night. That's why I'm here for stay and scream. Oh, okay, I lost. Hold on. Hi, great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Just like that, perfect. So the express spaces are sold out online, but they are available at that desk over there, and they are $209.99 plus tax, and it's a regular express pass that is for one night only, which it allows you one time per house. So that's what I was going to buy, and now I'm kicking it around since I'm saving on a ticket. And I can use this time, stay and scream time, instead of staying in line on food, and then I'll go through the houses. Yeah, because everybody will be getting in line for the houses right now, and I'll be getting in line for the food because the food will start early too. They will start letting people in the houses at like 5:15. And they can go and I'll be eaten. And then I'll just use my express pass. It's so tempting. Okay. Anyway, let's go stand somewhere and apply my $18 sunblock while I'm thinking. Okay, the food booths are already open and no lines there, and a long line to the houses, and I'm not keen on standing in lines. It is in the shadow though. How convenient, how perfect. Okay, so let's start eating. Yeah, last time I was here, I didn't get any of these two. So we can start from here and eat our way around the park. Cool. It does look good, yeah. Okay, I just did it in. Yay. And the price of the Express Pass after tax is $223.64. Cool. Let's go use it, but not just yet. Let's go eat some food first. Just waiting for my fish and chips and rice cake from this Twilight Tavern. And I remembered I still had this gift card to use. So yeah, I'm stretching my money even more. So it cost me $21.70 after the discount of $3.60. All right, let's pick it up and check it out. They look good and fresh and cute. So I'm having myself a picnic here with the fish and chips. Beautiful, right? They look so good, so crispy. Look at them, beauties. Nice thick fries, like steak fries. That's awesome. And that's my beautiful bride's cake. Okay, I had to change out of my hat into this headband because I was sweating so much because of it. It was trapping the heat, and this sweat was just downpouring on my face. Yeah, so let's check the crust. Let's check how crispy they are. Let's check the sound. Nice. Okay, this one is extra crispy, a little too crispy. That one wasn't good. Let's try this next one. Okay, that's better. Okay, this one is very nice. So that was really nice. Not the first piece. The first piece was cooked. They cooked it for too long, but other two pieces were perfect. I think even somebody who doesn't like the fish that much will enjoy it. Yeah, I did, except for the first piece, but it's okay. I just needed a couple anyway because I don't want to fill up. Yeah, look at this potato. The comparison. It's a good potato. Fry. That's a good fry. Good with the tartar sauce too. I'm having a picnic. All right, I guess let's try the cake.
Which house do you want to get online first?
I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's very moist. Yeah. This is awesome. I'm eating the whole thing. I don't care if I fill up. I'm eating the whole thing. Okay, give me a minute, or 5 or 10. And look how much jam is in there. I saw other YouTubers' videos, and it looked like there was just a smidge of jam, but look how it's like jam-packed. No pun intended. Yeah. I actually couldn't finish it. I left 2 bites. Yeah, I don't want to overeat. Ooh, spooky stuff began. Okay, let's go grab something to drink and maybe stand in line to house, or maybe go check out that scare zone. It's 5:34. Yeah, so I still have an hour before everybody starts coming in from the gate, you know, into the park. Yeah, so let's get me a drink and maybe go stand in line. So yeah, this Bride's cake from Twilight Tavern. It was you know, Bride of Frankenstein themed cake, and she is in this Universal's Monsters house that's called Bloodlines something. Yeah, when I went there, I didn't know what it was exactly about. I didn't read the description. It was the day before the official opening, and I had no information. There were no spoilers, so I didn't know what to expect. I was expecting, you know, Universal's monsters, like Count Dracula and Monster of Frankenstein. It was very beautiful, production-wise, and costumes are beautiful, but it was kind of like, I don't know, boring. And I thought because since it was that kind of event where they pulse you, so you go almost by yourself or in a small group, so you get all the scares. I thought maybe because I got all the scares, and I'm already kind of like, you know, dead to them, numb to them, so or maybe the scares were not scary enough. I thought it was kind of boring. Later I found out that it was all female house. So that Dracula that I saw, it was just a projection of him on the wall. And the Wolfman wasn't a man, was a woman, they all were. Yeah, I haven't tried this item yet. Yeah, I skipped it last time I was here. And I'm going to skip it again because I just had fried food, that fish and chips one. Yeah, so I don't think I need another fried item. So, but they have these two drinks here, and one alcoholic, one is not, and I like them both. And I think it might be better to do no alcohol one for now, and maybe get something alcoholic later because it's still hot. Yeah, maybe when it cools down a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let's get Garaka's icy bread. And there it is. He's so excited for me to drink it. Oh my goodness, and there is a table for me too, and such a pretty color. Yeah. All this food dye looks really pretty. And it was $8.50 with the discount, $7.69 after tax. All right. So much sugar. The flavor is hard to describe because now that all these flavors combined, they produce this new, unique flavor. So just, I don't know, imagine having honeydew with some flowery taste to it, you know, like maybe somebody like crisscrossed honeydew melon with something else. You know how they have that grape that tastes like cotton candy. So imagine that somebody made a hybrid of a watermelon, oh, I'm sorry, a honeydew, a melon, honeydew, that tastes flowery. And that would be a flavor of it, something like that. So yeah, last time I was here, I got myself this cutie patootie mini Stay Puft s'more and this cheesecake with bugles in the corn dog. Hi. Can I take a look? Oh, that's them before they get torched. Yeah, there is one torched over there. Oh, thank you so much. And that's how it looks like after it gets torched. And that's how it looks like when they're getting torched. And that's the torch. Perfect. I do it? They sizzle and they pop. Very cool. It's okay, that one's mine. Nice. This is awesome. I can do it all day. You have the best job. Another on a piece of Hershey bar, chocolate bar, and a graham cracker, as they should be. And that's the scare zone. There is nobody here just yet. We have to come back. Okay, so let's go through the house. Wow, Insidious is already at 70-minute wait. Good thing I purchased that express. Okay, so I'm on my way to the Insidious house. I'll start with this one this time because last time I ended with this one. I saved it for last, and it happened to be the best. So I didn't plan it this way. It just that's how cards fell, and yeah, and it was something else. It stood out. The other houses, you know how they're all like scary, but the scary jump scare style scary, right? It's not really scary. They just startle you. But this one is something else. That's a whole different animal. And okay, let me take a seat actually here, and because my my drink is in my hand and it's icy, and my hand is getting cold. So let me sit down and tell you what I'm about to tell you. So that house is scary, the scariest, but not because of the jump scares, but because of the vibe. When you go inside, I can't record, but you probably already saw because it's been going on for a month now. You probably saw how it is inside from the videos on YouTube. So you come in, and there is like a long hallway with black curtains, tall because it's in a sound stage, so they're really tall. Black curtains on each side, so it's like a tunnel. And at the end of the tunnel, there is this giant red door, and it's like no thank you, and yeah, it's like a huge red flag. You know that red door is, and it's slightly open, but you can see because you have to go that way, not this way, so it's not straight. So you don't know what's behind the door because you need to turn as soon as you walk in. Yeah, and while you're walking up to it, there is this lady. Probably I never seen the movie, so I don't know the movie. I don't know what happened there. The lady's voice is chanting, "Now go outside, let my voice be your guide. Keep a steady stride until the further you go." And she keeps repeating it. It's on a repeat. And you're moving in the line through this tunnel of black curtains towards the giant red door. And she keeps chanting it, and there are like kids' drawings hanging above you. Yeah, it's like so, like, you know, kind of like not creepy. What's the word? Like disturbing. It feels like I'm not saying that Universal does it, but I know that some scare houses practice it. They put these sounds or vibrations or frequencies. I don't know how to call it. What's the exact word for it? But your human ear doesn't detect it, but your body can feel those vibrations, and they make you nervous. So that's how I felt, like there was something making me nervous. I'm not saying that it was there, that they do it, because they would not do it, because it sounds like a dirty trick. I think it's the music alone and a lady's voice chanting. You know, it was like you go there like you're already like uneasy. And then, of course, there are jump scares, and they all are demons, right? And they look like they hate you, and they just want to hurt you. And you go, and they all look like that, you know. And you go like through this ambience of evil, like you like at the presence of evil. And so I walked outside, and I was like, what the hell was that? You know, it's like, stupid house, you know, I hate you too, you know. And I thought it was just my perception, because when I went there, it was my last house. I was tired and I was upset because of something else, and that I did. So I was like, it was my fault. Something happened because of me, and I did it to myself. And I was like already hating on myself, kind of like, you know. So I thought maybe it was just my perception. I kind of like projected it, and then I watched other YouTubers videos and reaction of others, how they felt walking out of the house, and everybody comes out of it and like, bro. And I'm sitting home watching their videos, and it's like, yeah, I know, screw that house, right? So it wasn't just in my head, my perception. Everybody felt like that, but it was dark, and I was tired, and I was upset with myself. Now it's my first house, and let's see how it's gonna hit. And now that I know what to expect, yeah, let's see. And this is how long I was in line for, 6.5 minutes instead of an hour and 10 minutes. See how long the line can be if you don't have express. Okay, it was a whole different experience this time. It wasn't scary at all. For once, because it's still a daylight, and actually it messed it up a little bit for me, my experience, because my eyes didn't get adjusted throughout the whole house. Yeah, because it needs more time than it takes to go through the house for your eyes to get adjusted. So you couldn't see as much, and that's why you couldn't get scared as much, you know. And because it was a conga line, I didn't get every single scare. Last time I was going through that house by myself. There was a couple in front of me. So when the team member asked me if I wanted to walk with them, I said no, I would rather give them privacy, right? So I was walking by myself, nobody was behind me either, and I was getting every single scare. This time there was a conga line, and I could see other people getting, you know, scared by jump scares by scare actors jumping at them, and it was funny. Because when it's not you, it's funny. Yeah, so it was a total different experience. I got plenty of scares too, good ones too, but I was like, hey, happy, like, hi. They like jump at me with those mean faces, but I was like, hey, hi, thank you. I was just happy that I got some scares, you know, my way. Yeah, so total different experience, but too bad I couldn't see as good as the last time. It's such a cool vibe. And it's the only house that actually made me like feel something other than just being, you know, plain startled, you know. So didn't get any of that this time. Yeah. So I should have maybe come here later when it's dark, because the effect wasn't there. Yeah. So let's go to the next house maybe, or to the next food booth. Okay, let's go to the Ghostbusters. Yeah, Ghostbusters. It's right here. So loud. Yeah. Ghostbusters was my #1 last time. Let's see if it still is. I like how it goes through Jimmy Fallon's building. So you can catch some break from the heat, but it's very short-lived because we're about to exit, go back outside.
I was leaving that Carver's backpack.
Oh, Express, that's me. Hi. Thank you. All right, Express. So it's raining, but I knew it would, so I got myself an umbrella. Not this one I'm sitting under, but my own. I brought from home because I knew it would rain. So I forgot to look at the wait time for the Ghostbusters, but it only took me this long, 4.5 minutes. Yeah. And it's raining pretty good. It's showering right now, but it's not gonna rain the whole day. Yeah. So I'm going to either go to some other house or grab something else to eat. I think it would be better to do another house because to eat, I'm not hungry yet. Yeah. So let me tell you about the Ghostbusters, how it was for me this time. So last time I was so impressed. The production was such a high. I don't know. They raised the bars for all other houses. Their production was I don't know, top notch. It looked just like the scenes from the movies, but I actually like the house better than the movie. I'm not a fan of the movie. It was kind of hard to watch, you know. It was kind of lame-ish, you know. Yeah, but the house was cool, and now that I was going through it for the second time, so I could see more details. I could see those mini Stay Puft figurines move, and there were a couple of funny moments. At some point, I looked around the corner because I knew there was a guy on stilts in a Garakas costume with Garakas mask, scaring people. And I turned to look at him, and I caught him in the moment fixing his head, that mask. He was standing there, adjusting it. And at the end, where there is Slimer being shot, and he's like, at first he's like sitting there like shoving down something, you know, down his pie hole, and then he gets shot and he plants with his face down. So there was an actor standing in that costume, and this time there was no an actor, there was no person. They just put him on a pole or whatever, and he was standing there like animatronics. His hands were moving like this, and his mouth, you know, open. He's like, that wasn't like, you know, he wasn't live. He was just animatronics, you know. That was funny and kind of like good thing that I got to see him the way it's supposed to be, because that wasn't it, you know. And so the other funny moment. So when the house begins, first you see is Ray's occult books store, and you go inside, and he is reading from that. He's saying those lines from that book about Garaka, like I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember those lines, but he's saying something like your skin will shrivel and your heart will stop and your bones will crack or something. And as he's saying it, he's following me. He's moving like alone and saying those things as I'm walking by, and he's staring at me and saying those things. Like the whole line, he was like walking along with me and like downstairs. Staring down, you know, staring me down and like saying those things. That was awesome. Yeah. So of course, it's the second time. You know what to expect, and again, it's a conga line, so you don't get all the scares. And the lighting was a little off there too. It looked like a black color, yeah, or something. I don't know. It was missing that bluish light or something. So yeah, it was still cool, but now it wasn't like 100%. You know, it was, yeah, they toned it down a little bit or something. I don't know. It's good. It's still good, and I don't have to wait in line for a long time, so that's great too. All right, I'm going to do like a bathroom break and grab something else to eat, and I'll talk to you soon. So, 5 and dime store is open. You know what that means? It means I can get my magnets. Yay! All right, let me show you my magnets. Oh, okay. Please do not sit on table. I was going to use it as as a table. Okay, fine. Hold on. There you go. So I, goodness, purchased this one. Yeah, it's the same as my t-shirt. And this one was free. It says UOAP, Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder. And right outside of Five and Dime store, there is this scare zone, which is my favorite one. It's called Demon Queens. Hi. Be nice to them, okay? Hi. Hi. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's go eat. Ay, ay. But not at Mel's Dine. Looks good, right? Okay, I want to get grilled chicken and I want to get this mocha pork. Yeah. And I have a cool dessert too, chocolate tres leches. Perfect. I'll take those three. Well, the line is kind of long. I'll come back. I'm not that hungry. I'm actually not hungry at all. So let's go walk through this scare zone now. We're walking through the swamp with zombies. They were murdered and their bodies were dumped in the swamp. And now they all rose from their swamp grave. Yeah. And you are next. That's where they live, those killers, those murderers. Okay, there you go. This is what I'm doing next. Last time I was here, I didn't get to try this sampler because they were out of it. And I didn't feel like a cheeseburger because I just had a different cheeseburger. Perfect, so that's what I'm doing. This say cheeseburger and the sampler, Slasher Siblings Sweet Sampler. Perfect, let's do it. All right, so this is Say Cheeseburger, which is all beef patty on a cheese bun with American cheese, white cheddar, lettuce, tomato, red onion, and dill pickle aioli. And it says, happy birthday. And this here is Slashed Siblings Sweet Sampler. Bubblegum mousse balloon. This one here, oh, let's spin around. It starts with a mousse balloon. Bubblegum mousse balloon. Check. Funfetti cupcake. Oh, okay. Next should be funfetti cupcake. And a chocolate cheesecake cone trio. Perfect. So I need to switch these two places. Hold on 1 second. So it's in order. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Ta-da. Perfect. Ooh, you know what makes it even more perfect? A candle, of course. Make a wish. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna keep it like a little keepsake. I'll use it on my birthday cake later. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. I'm eating to the sounds of zombies. You know, it's funny. I taste lettuce the most out of all the ingredients. Yeah, it's like lettuce forward than cheese and, you know, and beef. Funny. It's fine, but I don't know. I'm not hungry, so I'm taking it home. Gonna pack it. I'll eat it later. I still have more food to try, and I don't want to just take a bite and throw it away because I'll get hungry later. So let me eat my dessert. I always have a room for a dessert. Okay, moving on. So, slasher house, right? It's a scare house. There is about 3 siblings, and they murdered their whole family on their 9th birthday, and then they disappeared, and they emerge every 10 years to kill again. They like reenact that event by killing some random family. The thing is that because there are 3 of them, and because there are two girls, 1 boy, right? They remind me the Belcher's siblings, the Belcher siblings from Bob's Belchers. I mean, from Bob's Burgers. Yeah, because one of the sisters in the scare house, she wears a bunny mask on her face, and she looks like she is like the smallest of them by size. By age, they're supposed to be all same age, right? But the Belcher siblings, the youngest of them, Louise, she wears, and she's the smallest. She's tiny, and she wears pink bunny hat with, you know, pink bubblegum pink hat with bunny ears, right? So, and there is like bubble gum, so that's like Louise. And the boy is husky in both the scare house here and Bob's Burgers, you know, show. Yeah, the boy is a middle child in that show. His name is Gene, and he's husky, right? And this character in the house, the brother, he's husky too. I think he always wears like a birthday cone. Maybe that was supposed to be him, and that's the other sister. And their names is Harmony, Melody, and Junior. So that's probably how it goes. Harmony, the bunny girl, Harmony, Melody, Junior. Right. Oh, I thought it was like a hard shell. Maybe it was, but then it melted. This is like a perfect bubblegum flavor, just like that bubblegum gum. Yeah, this is nice. I like that. Cupcake is pretty basic. Yeah, basic looking. But let me take a bite of it. Yeah, it's like cheap looking and cheap tasting. Yeah, very basic cupcake. So it's not about cupcake. It's about that bubble gum and this cone that is filled with a chocolate cheesecake. Also really, really good. Both balloon and a cone. Cupcake is there just like for the volume, you know. All right, and for my next number, I'm going to get myself this Shirley Black. Yeah, I'm ready for an alcoholic beverage, and I choose this one because it has popping bobas. Okay, let's get one. So the blinky cups got recalled and they now utilize these ones and they work the same way the blinky cups do. So it's the same size, and if you bring it back, so you pay $17.50 like you would do for a blinky cup. It's a 20-ounce cup, but when you bring it back, they refill it. They give you 20 ounce, but they give you for the price of 12 ounce. Yeah, so that's what they call refill, $13.50. Okay, I decided to get myself this ropa vieja walking tacos and walk with it somewhere else to find me some other drink to drink. I don't want that glass. They say they will get other glasses back, but they don't know when. Like in a week maybe, so let's get those walking tacos. And last time I was here, I got myself these rocks from hell, which was so good, so I strongly disagreed with the name and called them rocks from heaven. All right, these are my ropa vieja walking taco. Oh, taco is singular. Okay, ropa vieja walking taco. And it has Doritos and ropa vieja and salsa roja, lettuce, sour cream, and Monterey Jack cheese. And it's $13.99. And after my discount, it's and after tax $12.66. Looks good. Let me try it. I love ropa vieja, but I never had it like this. I had it with like rice. Oh my God. Spicy. Okay, so it's a walking taco, right? Let's walk with it. Cool.
And they were like, oh, this is a friend.
I'm gonna throw out my cheeseburger and put the rest in that container. Instead, forget the cheeseburger. Get yourself good stuff. Okay, so right now it's going on 9 o'clock, and they have this live show, Nocturnal Circus, Nightmare Fuel, and it's 3 times a night, and at 9 o'clock the first showing, but it draws such a huge crowd. I just don't want to stand in that crowd waiting for the show, then sitting in that crowd watching the show, then living in that crowd. It's gonna take so much time, and if I haven't seen it yet, I would do it. I would put up with that, but since I've already seen it, then I'm going to skip it and go to this next house, which is called the Museum Deadly Exhibits. And it's on 45-minute wait. I am going to sit down and eat some more, and then go. Ooh, maybe I should get myself Daftober. Huh. Let's do it. Okay, so my walking taco is now my sitting down drinking beer with a taco. All right, Daftober. Cheers. Tasty. I like it very much. And strong too. Kind of went in my head right away. And after all this food I ate, it's interesting. Okay, so about that house, Triplets of Terror. So when I went there first, I didn't know what to expect because I didn't read the description, because I thought I was going to the Insidious. They were next to each other, those two portals, the Insidious and the Triplets of Terror. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the Insidious first, then Triplets of Terror. So I went between them in that general direction, thinking that they will port somewhere later, and one way will be the Insidious, the other Triplets of Terror. So I kept walking and walking, and I didn't see any, any signs, any forks in the road. So I just kept on walking, and finally I came up to a door, and I thought it was the entrance to the Insidious. But it was the Triplets of Terror. I didn't know. I thought it was Insidious, and I went through that house thinking it wasn't the Insidious. And because I hadn't seen the movie Insidious, I didn't suspect anything. And because it was the premiere Scream night, I was there which was the night before official opening of HHN. I didn't. There were no spoilers, right? I didn't know what to expect. And I'm going through it, and it's, like normal gory stuff, as you would expect from a scare house, blood and guts and murdered people everywhere. Which is, expected, and you look at it like at normal stuff. But then you come across a murdered dog, and it's not even like a whole dog, but just a half of it, laying down on the top of either washer or dryer, and it's like splattered with blood. And the funny thing is just that seeing a murdered dog wasn't something like normal, like seeing murdered people was like, yeah, fine. Seeing murdered dog, I was like, I don't like it. I did not like that. It was so like, like why, like did you have to bring Fluffy into it? It was a Fluffy dog. I named him Fluffy, and said, oh no, they got Fluffy. So I was so like upset, and not so much with them doing it, but with me reacting to it like that, because I used to have a dog, but 3 years ago I had to put him down because he was terminally ill, and I took him to the vet, and I held him in my arms when she was injecting him with those, injections. So he passed away in my arms, and he, turned into this like rag doll, and he was laying on that bed table, breathless, and just. So that image brought the image, seeing that fluffy dog, the half of it splattered in blood on the top of the washer and dryer, brought the image of my, put down dog, dead dog, on the bed table. So, and I was not so much upset with that they did that. They used a doll of a dead dog, but that it's been 3 years. Like, why am I still like this? It took me 2 years to be able to like pet a dog, like a random dog, without crying after my dog passed away. I thought I was finally fine, and I saw that and I was like, no, I'm not fine. It's like, how long is gonna take? Yeah, I was more like upset with that I got triggered very easily. So that house was kind of like ruined for me, and my mood was ruined more so than the house was. Yeah, I mean, it's not fair to the house. My mood was ruined, right? So after that, I went to the Insidious. So I went back to the two portals, and I decided to ask where should I go exactly to make it to the Insidious, since I didn't see where it splits. And I told her, I asked the team member, where is the Insidious, how to get to the Insidious. No, I asked her where the Triplets of Terror, because I thought I just went to the Insidious. And she sent me in the same direction. I just went, and I thought, well, yeah, it's probably somewhere over there it splits. I just need to pay attention this time. So I went the same way, and it's going the same way, and the same way, and the same way. And finally, I'm coming up to the same door, and I was like, that looks very familiar. It's like deja vu, right? And I'm asking the team member at the door, is it the Triplets of Terror? Because I just went through the Insidious, now I need the Triplets of Terror, right? And she goes, yes. So I go inside, and it's the same house I just went through. So I turned around, walked out, and it's like, I thought it was Insidious. Where's the Insidious? And she points like right there, and it's like 10 feet away next door. And they didn't let me. I asked if I can just like move from here to over there to that line, and they said no. It was not an option. So I had two options: either to go all the way back to those portals, or to walk through the house again, which would be, a cut, like straight shot, which would be, faster. And since it was the end of the night and I was already tired, I only had those two houses left. It was going on 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was at the park since 2 p.m. I was hooked. So I was like, I'm going through the house because I'm an adult. I understand why they use the doll of a murdered dog, to show just how crazy those triplets were, that they would kill a family and a family dog, So I have no hurt feelings or anything against, whoever made this house, whoever used that dog, the doll of the dog. I was more so upset with myself for getting triggered, So I went through that house again. I walked by that dog again, R.I.P. Fluffy. And then I went out and went back to the portals and asked the team member, where's the Insidious? So she showed me. So when you go to the Insidious, you turn right behind the portal. You don't just go straight in between them, but right behind. Yeah, so it's like a sidewalk, not the main road. So I went to the Insidious, being upset, mood ruined, and I'm mad with myself, for not paying attention or getting triggered so easily, And that's why when I went through the Insidious, I felt like everybody hates me there because I was kind of hating myself. Yeah, because I was upset with myself. So that's why I thought it was my perception. But then everybody else, not everybody else, but many people had the same reaction coming out of the Insidious, screw that house, So those two houses impressed me the most, plus the Ghostbusters. It was so good. It was just walking through the movie, and I didn't even care for the movie that much, but I really liked the house. Yeah, and Insidious impressed me because it's still in the house that made me nervous, and the Triplets of Terror impressed me because they triggered me with that dead dog. Yeah. Okay, let's go somewhere else. All right, I'm going to go through this, the Museum Deadly Exhibits Scare House now. It was my least favorite house last time. Yeah, I put it on the last place, and I want to see how it's going to be this time. Maybe I'm looking for my express pass. Okay, I got it. I'm ready. Let's go.
Has hundreds of years of folklore and design. The rotting stone has been at the center of horrific stories for centuries. It is believed to be the cause of failed crops and plagues. Its reputation grew when it was moved up over a course of 200 years and continued to be blamed for multiple outbreaks of disease and famine. In the fall of 2024, of our newest exhibit.
Please follow always.
This fall, our newest exhibit will be opening.
Okay, so I'm done with that house, and I'm going to tell you about it in just a moment. But first, let me look at this backpack over here. Interesting. Oh, he's eating pizza. Yum, 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 yum. Wipe your mouth. Hi. Funny. Okay. So I just went through that house, the museum, Deadly Exhibits, and I liked it better this time because I paid more attention. I was able to pay more attention to the walls because last time when I went through it, it didn't feel like I was in the museum. I even said that that it didn't feel much like a museum. So this time, yeah, I noticed more. So yeah, it does look like a museum, but it's still kind of boring because I mean, it sounds good on paper, right? That exhibits in the museum become possessed, you know. But at the end of the day, they are, you know, objects. They're not like monsters or serial killers or demons, you know. They are things, possessed things. It's not, you know, scary, you know. So last time I said, like, skip it. If you don't have time for every single house, that's the house you can sacrifice, you know. And I still think the same, although I liked it better. But, you know, still, I just don't care for this idea. I mean, idea sounds great, but maybe it wasn't executed quite, I don't know. I still gonna give this house the award of the most skippable. Yeah. So let's go to the next house. Okay, 60 minutes. Let's see how long it will take me with my express pass. Oh yeah, and the last house only took me 5 minutes. Yeah, 20 seconds, something like that. Yeah, instead of 40 minutes. Yeah. All right, going through this one. I mean, to this one. Okay, I just went through the Slasher Cinema 2, is that the name? They made me to turn off my horns. Apparently you can go through the house with the horns on. Yeah, and I set the clock, but I forgot to, you know, time it on the way out. Only timed it on the way in, but it was on a long wait. What am I doing? Hold on. Oh, wait. So yeah, it was better. Oh, there you go. Than the last time. I like the concept. So it's like a drive-in theater, and when you go inside, you go through those different movies that they show you the previous two. So you go through those like movie scenes or something. So yeah, a very cool concept. So instead of like one house, one theme, you have like a taste of different houses. Like every scene could be a house on its own. And I liked Mardi Gras. That was the first one. I don't remember what they called that movie. I don't know, something like, let's say, Killers of Mardi Gras or something, right? And there is a guy who is drunk on the couch and he throws up. Last time I went through that house, he threw up on me, and this time he did. Well, they just like spray water. And they already threw up on me earlier this evening in some other house. I forget, there was like a dead body hanging of, I don't know, some ceiling, whatever, I don't know. Looking down, and he was throwing up, and I got sprayed with that water. So like twice tonight I got puked on. Yeah, so it's a fun house. I like it. I can say it's like my most favorite, but I like that you can watch those previews on the screen when you stand in line, especially when you don't have express pass. You know, you have something to entertain you, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, and now let's go do a couple more houses all the way over there in those two tents. Oh. One is the Universal's Monsters, and the other one is Goblin Space. Yeah, let's get there. Let's go do them quick and come back here and get something to eat or something like that. All right. And Man in Black Alien Attack is on a 25-minute wait, but since I have that express pass that I bought for the houses, I can actually use it on on the rides too. Yeah, but I don't really feel like going on the ride. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Goblin's Feast is sitting at a 35-minute wait, and Universal's Monsters Eternal Bloodline is sitting at 65 minutes. Okay, let's go. They made me turn off my horns again. All right, so I went through the Eternal Bloodlines again. Beautiful as I remember. I actually saw more details this time, and yeah, I saw something I didn't like. So at the end, apparently, the daughter of Van Helsing, she actually loses the battle, and the daughter of Dracula, Count Dracula, is standing there at the end, holding her severed head, and across from her, Bride of Frankenstein goes, "No!" It's like that's quite a twist. It's such a sad house, apparently. Yeah. So I believe it took me like 15 minutes to go through the line on the way to the monsters. Let's see how long it will take to go. How long the goblins will take. It says 45 minutes. Let's go see.
Quiet me. You'll scare the rest of the cattle.
What's under? All right, I feel a little better now. Yeah, they put me in a better mood, those goblins. You know what it reminds me? So they were like all shapes and sizes, you know, like when Shrek got to meet all those other ogres, and they were all shapes and sizes. Yeah, I got lots of them coming out at me, and there were so many of them. And there were two animatronics. One is like huge hand, and the other one is huge goblin. The hand moved, the hand worked, but the goblin wasn't working. He was just sitting there. Okay. Oh, there are these sweets over here. Okay, maybe. Talking about sweets, let's go to Major Sweet Scare House. Oh, let's go take a look at Megan. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, answer the phone. That's why I'm wearing this. Okay, 55 minutes. Let's go. All right, express line goes this way.
Made of sweet candy. Flip your lids, kids. Come on, chaperones. You better get inside before the kids eat all the free samples.
Okay, so I'm back from Major Sweets. Hold on, I'm trying to turn my horns back on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I liked it even better this time. Yeah, because I could see more details, but there was one detail missing I was hoping for. Last time I was there, there was a red button on the desk, and apparently it was a guest activated button, so you were supposed to push it and like some loud sounds will sound. Yeah. Hi. And this time I didn't see it. Last time I saw it and I didn't know that you can push it, so I was like, can I push it? Can I push it? And he goes like, yeah, and I thought he just said it, he was just nodding because he knew I would not push it. He was just like playing along, you know. But apparently, yeah, you could, and I didn't see it this time. I don't know if they removed it or maybe I was looking at the wrong place. Yeah. Okay, a little better. I mean, a lot better. It was so loud there. Yeah, and there is also this other character, Miss Treats. And I don't know if she is like her business partner or life partner, but she is crazy. He is evil, right? He gives kids candy that turns them into killers, right? And she says when you go through the house, she goes, you think you can escape? If the kids don't get you, I'll put you in the trash compactor. Yeah, so yeah, she's quite a character too. Yeah, so it's a cool house, you know, and it's pretty gross. You know, there are rats, and there is like Laffy Taffy spinning, and there are some guts on it too. Yeah, so lots of guts everywhere. Yeah, pretty gross. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm walking through this other zone, which is like medieval torture.
You just arrived at my fair. Yes? You want to prove your allegiance to me? Bow. On your knees. Stay. Now, when the king and the queen get here, we'll have a little ceremony, and then you will be free to indulge me in say whatever it is you do. I expect to see many great, gruesome things when I roam among you. Yes, your king and queen have arrived. Yes, let the ceremony begin. Here's our victim now. You won't need that tongue anymore. Now, my mortals, the time for bloodshed has arrived. And now, you are free. Now go enjoy the fair.
Okay, so that was that. Now let's go through the triplets of terror. So very, very fitting because, you know, it's like that torture, you know, they torturing and murdering people. And it's so funny how these two houses are together. So the triplets of terror right here, right? So that's about the visceral terror. And the other one over here, the insidious, is about that psychological terror, right? Or horror, yeah. Just like all this, the whole thing is, you know, red for the sinister or pink, right? And the steel or blue is for surreal. And it's the duality of horror. There is a physical horror and psychological horror. And this house is about the physical horror, and this one is about psychological horror. Funny, huh? Did they do it on purpose? Okay, so see, this is what I did. I went straight ahead thinking I was going to Insidious, but to go Insidious, you need to go over there. And now I know. All right, let's go do this Triplets of Terror. 25-minute wait only. Oh my goodness, I don't even need my express. Okay, again, too loud. I hope you can hear me. So just got out of the Triplets of Terror house, and you know how when you go the second time, you notice more details. Yeah, so you know how I wasn't ready to see a dead dog the first time, but this time I was. But what I wasn't ready to see the other half of it. So the other half of Fluffy was there too. It was hanging off the ceiling by its guts. And it's so funny that I know, you know how they say they recreate their family murder every 10 years by killing a random family. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Yeah, and but there were also scenes that were not in like people's places. One was like it said cake decorating factory room or something. Yeah, it's like they were at some bakery place or something. And the other place was like butcher's place. And there were those, you know, halves of dead animals. I don't know, cows or pigs, you know, like in a butcher house hanging, and the butcher was hanging with them. So they went to businesses too, I guess, not just houses. I'm confused. So maybe they went there to get the cakes, yeah, and they killed, you know, the cake decorator, and then they went to the butcher and killed him, and they went to the butcher for some guts because it was happy birthday spelled out with the guts. Yeah, pretty crazy. But again, it's so funny. You see those, you know, bodies of animals at butcher house, like pigs or cows. Almost said horses, pigs or cows, and you're not, you know, bothered by that because that's food. But when you see a murdered dog, a half of the murdered dog, it's different because the dog is a pet that you know, have like it's a member of the family, of your family, right? So yeah. All right. Anyway, let's go to the next house. We have two left. It's a quiet place and the monstrous, the monsters of Latin America. So let's go to one of those and get something to eat. Or maybe let's just be done with the houses and then find something to eat. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, a quiet place is 65 minutes. Okay, let's do it. All right, going to a quiet place house. Yeah, and I'm still thinking about that final scene at the Triplets of Terror. Yeah, so the final scene had 3 cakes and that happy birthday spelled out with the gods. Mm-hmm. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, let me see the time. Let me set the time. I just scanned it 12:20. Let's see how long it will take. Okay, so yeah, so there were people around those 3 cakes at the table, like it was them. They had those cones, birthday cones, like they recreated that scene. But okay, I get that, but why did you need to go to the butchers just to get those guts to spill out happy birthday with? Funny. Okay. All right. It's getting a little dark in here. I'll talk to you later. right, and I just made it to the last house, Monstros, the monsters of Latin America, and it's only 15 minutes, but I'm still using the express. And when I'm out of here, I'll talk to you about the house I just went to, a quiet place, and this one together. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back to this El Mercado de los Monstros. Yeah, for those food items I wanted earlier. Let's get them now. All right, here is my food. I have this item here, which is pork carniceria, if I'm saying it right, which is slow roasted moja pork with a mole sauce, sesame seeds, and a tortilla. Excuse me. And this here is spinal column pinchos, which is grilled chicken tenders with red chimichurri. And it's beautiful. And this one is so good, so cute. That's my chocolate tres leches cake, which is milk-soaked chocolate cake with whipped topping and canela, whatever canela is. I don't know. Yeah, let's try it all. I came inside this store to avoid that loud music. So I didn't like that pork, carniceria, or whatever you call it, because it was way too sweet. It was as sweet as that tres leches cake was. Like, it's not a dessert. Why are you making it this sweet? And chicken was better, but I was too full to eat it. Yeah, and the cake was kind of dry for tres leches cake. It's supposed to be wet, like soaked. You know, it wasn't soaked. It was sitting in a very small amount of that milk, you know. It could use more milk. Okay, so let's get me something different instead. Maybe this t-shirt. Yeah, there you go. So last time I was here, they ran out this eclair, wooden board eclair. So let's see if they have it this time. I guess I would like to try it. Yeah, and instead of those items, I should have grabbed this corn chowder. But I don't know if or even better this. Actually, you know what? Let's try them. This one, and the eclair. All right. We're going here first. Remember this? Yeah. I got the drink, they were out of those light bulbs. It's okay. And let's get the food. All right. And it went. Okay, so this is great. So we have these quietly cooked beans. They're on top of mashed potatoes and with a shredded cheese on top, some microgreens and piece of cornbread. And this is my corn chowder. There are 4 shrimps in it, and I saw a piece of sausage or something here. Yeah, a bunch of vegetables like potatoes, celery, and whatever this is. Interesting. Yeah, cool. Carrots, corn, nice. And that's my eclair, and that's my drink. I already took a sip. It's delicious. Very good, delicious. But I'm not going to drink it. Yeah. All right, let's dig in. let me start with these beans and potatoes. Well, again, beans are super sweet. I don't want it. I know that the beans are sweet, but these are like extra sweet. I mean, they're not sweet on their own. They make them with sugar. But these are like, they went and added extra sugar on top of that sugar. I don't know. Let's try the chowder. So yeah, I'm not eating that. Too much sugar. All right, the chowder is better than those beans and potatoes. Yeah. Although the chowder is better than beans, it's still sweet. Like, it ruins everything for me. When they put sugar where sugar doesn't belong, sugar belongs in a dessert. It doesn't belong in a corn chowder or beans. I mean, I know beans are here are made with sugar, but that was way too much sugar. Yeah, sugar belongs in a dessert like this. Okay, that looks pretty cool, right? Looks just like the plank, the wooden plank, with the nails sticking out and the blood, just like in the movie where she, when she stepped on that nail with her bare foot in her own basement, on her own staircase. I don't know, how did she not know there was a nail there? I don't know. Let's try it. They say it's spicy. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Really good, very chocolatey, very fun. What's that, raspberry? Very, very cool, yeah. Just a little spicy, just for fun. Yeah, that's gonna burn you. I mean, it will burn like the back of your throat, but just a little bit, like, yeah. Less than that chocolate chili ice cream in a Diagon Alley. Yeah, less than that. So this is nice, I like that. And I like the drink. Okay, so they're about to close. I'm at the tribute store. Oops, what's on the floor? Oh, okay, nothing. Oh, roaches are on the floor. Hold on. There you go. And just before I go, let's take another good look at Miss Batilda over here. Hello, Miss Batilda. All right, let's go. Bye. Bet. Bye, Bet. Yeah, I have all these coins, all 4 of them. There are 4 different ones, and I collected them all. Okay, let's go home. Oh my God, somebody is still on a Rip-Ride rocket. Cool. Okay, so the park is closed and everybody's leaving, and I'm using this moment while people are still in the park to tell you quickly about those 2 houses. So, a quiet place. Everybody walked through it quietly. Nobody made the peep. Neither did I. Last time I had to cover my mouth, and I did a noise like, yeah, but this time I didn't have to cover my mouth, and I didn't make a single noise. I'm like very proud of myself. Yeah, and it's about the first movie and the sequel, but I haven't seen the sequel yet. But you know, the first movie I saw just once, and it was enough. I don't want to see it again. And there was one's character missing there, you know, that scene in the movie where in the forest there is an old man screaming over the body of his wife, and she's like, you know, cuts out. So the body, you know, it's a mannequin of a wife was laying down there on the floor with no guts. She was clean, you know. But the guy didn't show up. The guy is supposed to come out, like step out of his hiding hole, and made that you know, that scream that is like, you know, tearing you. Yeah. So that guy was missing, and the other house, the monstrous. So there are 3 monsters. 3, of course, like triplets of terror. Yeah, it's over. It's all about like 3, number 3, 33. Yeah, HHN 33. You know, things like that. So 3 monsters. One of them is like this shape-shifter witch that feeds on the blood of the babies. Then there is another witch that is that has like an owl face. They call it an owl-faced monster. And there is like a big animatronics of it, and it's standing in its nest or whatever that is, and there are like piles of bird crap, and it's so nasty, and it's standing there and it's like hair hanging off of it, like it's wet hair, like she just pulled her head out of, you know, like those birds that feed on dead animals, and they like get with their head in it. So I imagine that monster just pulled its head out of, you know, somebody, and that's why it's like it's so nasty. If it was like a movie with that character would be blown up at the end, you know, like and like feathers everywhere. That's how I imagine it. Like when it's something like so nasty and like it's like abomination, it gets like blown up or something. And the third monster is a male monster. I don't know what his problem is, but he looks like Freddy Krueger because he has that like fedora hat, and he has that like long nose and kind of like protruding chin. He looks like Freddy Krueger. Yeah, and there is a huge head animatronics of him that like comes out at you, and you just like ew, push it back. It's like disgusting. And the funny thing is that we stopped. I don't know what happened there, but we were standing right in front of that head, and there is a scare actor behind that head, you know, pushing it out. So he's stuck and we're stuck, so he goes with that head like what's up? And we're standing there laughing, and he goes like something, you know, he started dancing with that head or something. We were laughing, me and the guy behind me. And I also picked up another box of these mystery pins. This is my box number 5, so hopefully I collected them all already. I need this Stay Puft pin. Okay. That's another Slimer. No, it's not a Slimer. What is it? Oh, that might be Stay Puft, no? I hope so. I don't know what it is. I'm afraid it's no, it's not a Slimer. Let it be Stay Puft already. My goodness. My 5th box. Yes. Yay, 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 yay. Thank you so much. Finally. Okay, and one more. I don't even care what it is. I have them all. Another sewer monster. That's fine, let it be another sewer monster. I finally got my Stay Puft. Yeah, I have 3 of these now. Yeah, I can just give other 2 away. So happy. So happy. Okay, let's go. Now, yeah, everybody left but me. Damn it. Okay. Let's go. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight at HHN, and I hope you liked my video. And if you did, then please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. And for right now, have a good night and good rest, and be nice to each other. Take care.